Told you, I was excited to get down here. This is Fishing John Boat. Thank y'all for joining. This wind is a little worse than I thought. I'm going to see how long we can stay out here. I found a nice little calm spot for us. See what we can do. Say hello, Squirrely. Or goodbye. Can't get here to cooperate at all, can we? It's about midday here. Been waiting around for it to clear up some. I really want to get out. I want to try out that fish finder I just got going. Then when I got out here, I realized the water is way too cold. So I'm going to concentrate near the bank and look for trees, stuff like that. And while I'm doing that, I just rigged up me a drop shot at the worm. Just gonna let it hang out behind the boat about 50 foot or so, just in case anything is hungry. There it is. I'll be working with the 2 Zepco poles I got. Now I got spider wire on both of them, so we're good to go. I took the motor off because I just wanted to paddle around. That way I might be able to concentrate more on the fish finder, see what really is down there. But with all this wind, I'm doing more paddling than I am fishing. Shoot. For every cast or two, I gotta get back out, straighten the boat back up, get it moving around. I'm trying to stay next to the bank though, just get out of that wind. And I'm putting my anchors up because I just want to make sure I strolled the area and not anchoring down.
Should we go fishing? You good boy?
Now with all this wind, I'm sure wishing I had me a trolling motor. Maybe my next trip I'll just do that. Then I can take it some other places. But my whole ordeal today is to trying to find that bait fish. It was here the other day, but where are they at now? My fish finder says not here. So I'm assuming they're huddled up real close to the bank, right next to them trees, stuff like that. So what we need to work on is presentation. Need to have it in front of them, say, here you go, bite it, you son of a gun. But what I'm doing is tossing as close as I can to the bank of the trees, letting it fall, simply attaching it that way.
Aye.
Then, of course, trying to work the lure nice and slow backwards, from the top down. Make sure I cover all the area. And once again, a trolling motor would be nice, but boy, this paddling stuff's getting kind of old. And sure be able to scan more water quicker, that's for sure. So we're not giving up. We're going to stay out here for a bit and see what we can do.
Where are you?
Yeah, the water's pretty smooth here, but the wind's wanting to push me further away from the bank. But so far, I ain't seen nothing on the fish finder. And around the bend, it's getting pretty windy through there. I'm trying my best to keep myself to the bank, but I want to do some fishing too. When I did my researching this morning, they said about 55, 65 degrees was optimal for these bass. And so I do believe we're pushing our limits. Oh, I tell you, these storms really screw up plans. The water over here stops about 15 foot at the bank side there where I'm fishing in. And this lure is a little smaller than average, about half the size. I still get to feel the grass pulling as I'm working it through, so I know it's reaching bottom. I do like the action of it. These spin casts, now they're doing a pretty good job. I actually like them. I got pretty close to that tree a couple times and actually went over it and didn't get hung up, so it's pretty decent for the lure as well. I'll tell you one thing I do enjoy is tying the leads to the lure ahead of time. And by now, I'd probably switch the bait 3 or 4 times not knowing what I'm doing. Now I know I got what I need, just stay with it and stick with it and maybe they'll bite it. But the way it's looking, I gotta land it right on their darn head. Between this wind pushing me around, oh, it's such a nightmare. But after all, fishing is fun. But yeah, it would be pretty nice to get a couple strikes here and there, have some action. So far, we just got a bunch of frozen fish. Maybe they knew that's the reason I was out here, just to check the fish finder out. I wasn't worried about them. Little stinkers.
What's that?
And my fishing partner there, Squirrely, he's doing a great job cleaning up the water for us. He got a boat full of sticks. Well, so far out here, the water's warmed up about 3 degrees. And it's about the hottest it's going to get today. I did research earlier that overcast is alright for bass fishing. A little bit longer time for eating. But once again, that's when the water temperature is optimal. And that wind is sure getting me further and further away from this darn bank. But I really do enjoy river fishing. Gives you a chance to fish both sides and the middle without going anywhere. Got all the debris that you need. Oh, you're going to try to overtalk me, I see. Silly hound. Needed your camera time, didn't you?
What is it? Where's my other one at? Watch out for the little float there. Cool. Finally got warm enough, didn't it?
That grass on that other bank looks pretty pleasing. I figured I'd just give it a shot. It gets pretty shallow on the left-hand side up there and pretty deep on the right. And of course, right around that bend is where all that wind's coming from. It's gonna blow me everywhere, I know it is. That's one reason I pulled up around this corner, so I ain't gotta do so much paddling, but I ain't having much luck at that. Back here where I'm at, it's starting to get pretty deep on that side, and it'll get deeper as we go back towards the dam. But the good thing is, I'm starting to pick up some stuff on the fish finder. Seems like all the flow of the water stops right here where we're at, so I guess the trash is too. But like I said, it's a little grassy here. Then as we get down, it turns to more of a steep bank and a little deeper. I always thought it was a great place to go fishing. All that debris can sit down in there. Shoot, who knows what you might get. Yeah, but this wind's pushed me more and more to that bank now, turning my boat around, so I'll just keep working my way back towards the middle so I can fish that side of the bank some. Once I get a cast or two, I'm right up on that bank. Now if I had a trolling motor, I could probably do some drop shots over there. I think it'll be pretty useful. All depends if I can keep myself still long enough. But I do believe that's the trick, is to drop something down over there. Now check out Squirrely. He's all interested in that brush pile. That silly hound. I guess I'll be nice and help him out. After all, that's what friends are for. It looks like I need to train him how to smell out some fish. A bunch of barking beans right here, right here. I guess we'll just stick the old way. Figure it out as we go. Man, I tell you, this wind's getting pretty good. It'll be a lot more fun without it. But what's that saying? It's not a bad day of fishing? We'll see. There is one thing I learned. Let's make the best out of everything. But where to start? Where to start? You can start with a smile. It always helps. But I think the only one smiling out is a fish. And let me show you right here what I found on the fish finders. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm sorry about that. It's the best I got at the moment. But there is something there floating off the bottom. It always amazes me how these sensors can pick that up. And just like that, the wind's pushing the front of the boat towards the bank. It'll make me go around in circles. Well, I'm sure getting my exercise in, that's for sure. Let me get back over here towards the center sun. in the middle. We'll see how long that lasts. We'll try our best to get a few shots in over there at least. Fish finder did show a lot of debris over there. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. What is it, buddy? What's on your mind? What'd you find? Huh, really? Over there? Let me guess at your favorite stick. Anyhow, every time I try to bore these people to my chatter, you want to interrupt. Why is that? I say he just wants his camera time. Go ahead, Squirrely. Tell us all about it. Hey, don't be bashful now. Come on. Yes, now you have nothing to say. Mouthful of stick, I see. Let me get my butt back off this bank some more. Oh, this darn wind's driving me nuts. So what do y'all think? Squirrely been a good hound? I know he probably has to use a bathroom by now. Sure am happy that I got him with me though. It's been fun. Never had a hound on a boat before. That silly thing just can't stop hunting no matter where he's at. Okay, for the ones that stayed with us this long, I got a surprise for you. Go ahead and get out your map. Go in the United States. Find the state of Virginia. Look far, far left. As far as you can go, just about. Right above Little River Dam. So there's your hidden fishing secret. There's not a soul up here hardly. Mostly a bunch of people just floating around on kayaks and blow up boats. Where the water up here stays so calm, oh, it's catfish in heaven. Snapping turtles, carp, bass, you name it, it's up here. And the best thing is, it's mercury free. You can eat all the fish you want. Now, how many places in the United States can you say that? This river rolls right into the New River, which is one of the only rivers that run north. So come on out. Go fishing with me one day. Me and Squirrely enjoy it. But I haven't given up on this side. Let me see if I can get some more in. Y'all hang tight. Y'all hear that wind? I swear one of these days I'm gonna get me one of them trolling motors. You just wait and see. Fighting and getting nowhere. Yeah. That's too much fun. Yeah, go ahead and say it. I could fire up my gasoline motor and just get on up there. But, you know, that ain't fishing. That's playing. And after all, if you remember at the get-go, I didn't bring my gasoline motor with me. I should have left that wind at home as well. Wow, you can hear you echo off the mountain. Lord have mercy. You'll wake up the squirrels if you ain't careful. Get one of them big old cranes to fly by and scare us. Them things are huge. And they sound like dinosaurs squalling through the air. Lord, that light'll pick me you up and then what? Anyhow, about this boat where I try to do some fishing. It's in the 80s model, but yeah, I had it about 10 to 15 years. All the platforms is already made on it when I got it. But this summer, I went ahead and ripped all the carpet off of it because it was falling apart anywho. Like I said, I'm in the process of refurbishing it and getting it all fancy and dancy. I surely would like to come out here and get some nighttime catfishing done with him. See what kind of monsters we can pull out of here on a ley line. It's usually my favorite. Sit one out in evening time, come back about lunchtime, check on it, get your stuff, call it a weekend. I sure have put in a lot of hours on this boat all alone, many years. I gotta say I made some good funny moments, made some good friends, and had some good times. Now that's what you call fishing. Bring somebody with you. And now of today's age, I can bring y'all with me. Ain't that awesome? Me and Squirrely both would enjoy sharing our moments. So go ahead, keep your eyes open for more of these videos. I think he's really telling me he wants a bathroom break. And I do believe he deserves it. He's been a good boy, ain't you? Ain't you been a good boy? Go ahead and check out the action of this lure real quick. It's not too bad. It falls kind of slow, but you know, it's pretty shiny. I noticed today with my casting that it's been doing a lot of above water fishing. Not really above, but like maybe a foot deep. So if I wanted to go real deep, I probably want to get a heavier one. After all, I did have to do some fast winding here and there, keep myself from being spun in circles and hitting the banks. This crazy wind. It's been a fun blast. Getting it tangled up around my dog, getting it tangled up around my paddle. And my float with the drop shot with the night crawlers on it. Didn't get nothing on that all day. It's been sitting back there just looking pretty. I am sure glad the fish finder's working good. At least I can do some more trolling. Of course, after I get me a trolling motor, can't wait for that. I'll keep y'all updated. And Lord knows Squirrely says give me one of them too, so he can get to the bank quicker. I'm just gonna go through here and cast a little bit more and coast my way back. See what we can find. Seeing how long it takes before he fusses me out. Mr. Antsy Pantsy. He said it's awful hard to hunt when I can't move off this darn boat.
Oh yeah?
And when it came to lure selection, go ahead, check out one of my other videos. Tells you all about it. No matter if you're into frogs, worms, spinners, I got it out there for you. And Squirrely says he's got stick cleanup detail. So thank y'all again for sticking with it. Until then, happy fishing. And me and Squirrely signing out. Bye.